Update Reddit, what is your biggest misunderstanding? My cousin, who lived in Egypt his entire life, was here in the US visiting our family. I'm just gonna be frank and say it. Dude looks like a terrorist. He's 6'2", dark, and has a big SS beard. But he's the sweetest guy you'll ever meet, very polite, very respectful, and he loves Katy Perry. We went to a farm because he wanted to slaughter a sheep. I told him, here it's a bit more red tape than in Egypt, and you can't just slaughter an animal to eat on the rooftop of your apartment building. So, we went to this farm so he could show me how to proper way to kill, so the animal has no hurt, and is clean. His English is not very good. We talked with the owner, bought the sheep, and slaughtered it. This was all surprisingly humane. Here's the fun part. We had no preparations for what the hell to do with this dead, bloody animal after. So the farmer gave us a huge sack, and we threw it in the back of my truck, and we drove home. We got stopped by a cop. He approached slowly, and asked us to get out and put our hands on the car. He asked me if I realized blood was dripping from my car. I said no. Then he saw my cousin, wearing a big white shirt, and blood-stained jeans. The cop freaked out. He saw the bloody sack in the back of the truck, and called for backup. I tried to explain to the cop, but he yelled at me and told me to shut up and get on my knees. All I remember saying was it's not a person. Finally the cop says you. Directed at my cousin. Why do you have blood on you? A fair question. My cousin, to my horror, turns to the cop, crosses his neck with his finger, and says in terribly broken English we was slaughtered a man. I've to fart. What he meant to say was we were slaughtering an animal. At the farm. I simply put my head down and waited for the handcuffs.